What's going on, everybody? This is Ronnie Callahan. I go to Full Sail University. I'm currently going for my bachelor's in internet marketing. You know, it's a blessing because I'm really interested and very passionate about this program. Um, I actually had the privilege of interviewing a very nice person, wonderful, great person, very talented person. She's actually into cosmetics and she does makeup for a living. She's a makeup artist. Her name is Jennifer Ashley, and she's from Long Island, New York. I actually met her due to me having videos, and I do music, so I always needed a makeup artist, and there she was. So we about to get into the questions and let you know exactly what her life is all about. First answer stated, I would say visual arts play a major role in society today, since the majority of things we view or need is online news, videos, pictures, etc. Society is currently in a visual technology age where we use sites like Pinterest, Instagram, Google as a source of information. The more appealing something appears, the more interesting it is to the human eye. In my profession, the visual arts aspect is very important. The way I set up my model, the lighting, the background, and the colors I select, etc., all play a role in how appealing the makeup is to the viewer's eyes, which is normally online for prospects to view. So if the photographer of my work isn't visually appealing, I will not profit. So she makes a lot of sense there, and she breaks it down on how important it is for everything to be lined up correctly. Because if it's not, she won't be able to make any money. Nobody will like the makeup. The lighting is off. It won't come out right when she's doing it. So I understand that because I've been in that field of, seeing it, understanding it. So I really got a hands-on experience with this lady. Her next answer is, it's definitely a positive and a negative, and we're actually speaking on technology, how it reflects on things and how it changes the business and her profession. It's definitely a positive and a negative. I say positive because the services or things people need are more accessible. However, accessibility is not always a good thing because it creates an oversaturation in the industry, which makes a lot of sense. And something is easy to access, it will become available more places, sometimes at a lower cost. For example, once upon a time, you would have to find a makeup artist by word of mouth or visiting your local Mel's Max store. And that's, now all you have to do is hashtag makeup artist or similar words on your social media sites, and there you have it. It's great if your work is available, but terrible if the competition work is better than yours. You have now missed out on an opportunity you never even knew you had. Well, I understand that because we actually have a cool relationship, and she actually expresses these things to me on a regular day basis of how hard it can be, and how flooded the market is with having social media. I mean, there's so many great makeup artists, and then there's just tons of bad ones, but overall, if what she's really trying to say, if you keep up your great quality and really put some ambition in there, you'll be able to get what you can get out of the whole entire thing. Um, the next one is, she said, I see a lot of high fashion photos where the makeup is photoshopped to enhance or appear different from the original look. This creates a sort of illusion that certain kinds of makeup will appear a certain way when in fact only a computer can do that. Lashes look fuller, thicker, longer, etc. It kind of disgusts me. It's sort of a form of false advertisement to lure the customer in. So yeah, people do that all the time. They basically Photoshop so much where they're lying to the public. They're lying to the public, and their makeup isn't as great as they claim it is. Her thing is my favorite style of visual art and design works of art that visually stimulate my brain are normally the first to catch my attention. As an artist, I love all forms of art, sculptures, photography, you name it, I love it. A true artist have no favorites. I don't even have a favorite color because my mood is always changing. I do it with feeling. It's pretty interesting. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? Because I'm a fashion designer, I graduated. I had to study everything from agriculture to fashion history. My knowledge of famous artwork has always influenced my creative process because trend-wise, history always repeats itself. Example, the Egyptian cat eye, the mod looks of the 60s. My knowledge of art has broadened my horizon when creating. It has made my attention to detail much sharper. I take things like negative space and color selection into account when creating looks. Whenever catching the eye's attention first is what we stimulate the brain, negative or positively. So for me, if the makeup looks amazing and the skin is flawless, it will make my customer interested in my services because they too will want to appear that way. And these are her questions and her answers. She's a wonderful lady. Thank you for having me. This was my interview on Jennifer Ashley, makeup artist, wonderful lady, great work, and thank you.